Good morning, students. 7th class science, we were reading chapter number 11. Our next topic is transport of substances in plants. Which type of materials are transported by the plants, that we will read in this topic. Plants have well developed transport system called vascular system. Which transport system in plants is there? That is called vascular system. Vascular system consists of pipe-like vessels, like in human body. Also vessels are present, veins, arteries, capillaries. These are the vessels through which blood is transporting. Same way in the plants also pipe-like vessels are present, which are arranged from the tip of the root to the tip of the leaf. Means from the starting of the plant to the end of the plant, which are arranged pipe-like vessels are there. This system consists of two types of cells. There are two types of vessels are there in the plant vascular system. Which are that two type of vessels? Xylem vessels, phloem vessels. First, xylem vessels. Like we are providing water to the roots of the plants, and that roots of the plants, they are passing that water, they are transporting that water to all the parts of the plants, like to the stem of the plant, to the leaves of the plant, to the branches of the plants. We are providing water to the roots, and roots are passing that water to all the parts of the plants. Then by using that water, leaves are preparing the food. How that roots passing the water to all the parts of the plant? Through the xylem vessels. Xylem vessels helps in transporting water and minerals. But which minerals are present in the soil to all the parts of the plants. Next, phloem vessels. Like food is, we know that food is prepared by the leaves of the plant or only by the green parts of the plant. Roots cannot prepare their food. Then which food is prepared by the leaves of the plant? That food is passed to the all other parts of the plants. Who pass that food? Phloem vessels. Through the phloem vessels, that food materials are passing to the rest all parts of the plants. These are the functions of xylem vessels and phloem vessels. Next topic is translocation of food. Only you will do the definition of translocation of food. What is the meaning of translocation? Translocation means transport. Translocation of food means transport of food from the leaves, because leaves are preparing the food, from the leaves to the other parts of the plants. Which parts of plant are not preparing the food? From the leaves to the other parts of the plants, food will transfer. This is the definition of translocation of food. This definition also you will do. Ascent of sap. What is the meaning of ascent of sap? Water and minerals. Water is passed by the roots to the leaves. This is called ascent of sap. Like here we have read, through the xylem vessels, water and minerals are transported to the leaves. This process is called ascent of sap. Our next topic is transpiration. What is transpiration? Like the loss of water from the leaves of the plant into the air. Like in the presence of the sunlight, water will pass into the air. Which water is present on the leaves, that water will evaporate into the air. This process is called transpiration. Next, factors affecting transpiration. First is time of the day. Like during the daytime, the stomata which are present on the leaves, which are the small pores present on the leaves, that small pores are open during the daytime. When the pores are open during the daytime, then the transpiration will be more. So at the daytime transpiration is more and at the night time transpiration is less. Next is temperature. If the rate of transpiration is faster at higher temperature, means if there is a summer day, then temperature is higher, evaporation is more, so transpiration is also more in the higher temperature. And during the cold day, transpiration is less. Next is humidity. What is humidity? Humidity means presence of moisture in the air. If the humidity is present in the air, then transpiration will be less. If air is more humid, transpiration is less. Next is wind. Wind increases the rate of transpiration. Means if high speed wind is blowing, then transpiration will be more. If a wind is in less speed, then transpiration will be less. Next is light. Light also increases the rate of transpiration. Why? Because in the presence of light, stomata of the leaves are open, and we know if the stomata are open, then transpiration will be more. And last topic is importance of transpiration. First importance is it causes the cooling effect in the environment. How? Because due to the evaporation, water vapor will come in the air. Due to the water vapor, it causes cooling will be there in the air. So it causes the cooling effect. So if cooling is there, then which soft part of plant are there, that will be protected by the sunlight. Next is transpiration helps in the movement of water from the roots upward. Like xylem vessels, they helps to transport water and minerals upside in the parts of the plants. If transpiration will also there, then transpiration will help the water and minerals to move fast upside the plants. Thank you. Now our chapter is complete.